Hello, this is Randy at Funeral Funds of America. In this video, we are going to talk about what $25,000 worth of final expense life insurance would cost for a 50-year-old male. And keep in mind, we will cover funding that would cover burial, cremation, final expense, life insurance, and funeral funds. So on our website at funeralfunds.com, on pretty much every page on our website, we've got a quarter where you can fill this in and request just about any amount of coverage you want here. And it will pull it up. And it's going to show you the same quarter and the pricing and everything that I'm going to go over in just a minute. And you can have access to all the information we do. It's really terrific. A lot of companies out there restrict you and don't provide you that full disclosure. We think that's not very great. So also keep in mind, we're going to have a comment or a link in the comment section of the YouTube video. Funeralfunds.com/YouTube, where you get access to this quarter. We can get you special rates. And of course, you can always call us at our toll-free number, 888-862-9456. So first thing I want to discuss is, do you really need $25,000 worth of final expense life insurance? Well, for a 50-year-old male, you may, because although the cost of a burial right now doesn't cost $25,000, right now it's between $10,000 to $15,000, depending what part of the country you live in. But you're 50 years old, in 10, 20, 30 years, we know pricing's going to go up. The advantage of shopping early at age 50 is you're going to lock in your lowest price and get a great deal of coverage to where you are probably never going to have to worry about this again, as long as you get the right amount of coverage. Now, with that said, keep in mind that if your budget's a little tight, you can always get kind of what you need right now, and we can always help you add more coverage later. So especially with these plans that are first day coverage, like what we help people with, if you need coverage right now that, God forbid, something were to happen in the next day or week or year, you're going to be covered immediately right away. And we can always review your plan in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years and add a little bit more coverage. So, but also when considering coverage, $25,000, kind of think about what you want this money to do. We would hear a lot of people say, well, if I were to die in the next year or two or something, I'd want it paid for, but I want to leave extra money for my family. And we would typically discourage that. We would typically say, get enough money to do exactly what this insurance does really well, and let's pay for your final expenses. But rather than leaving money for your family members, once you're dead, why don't you spend that money on them while you're alive and create those memories? They're going to appreciate that so much more than some money given to them after your death. Totally up to you. We will help you either way, but we always think that your money's better off in your own pocket. So also make sure you get first day coverage. That's what we specialize in at Funeral Funds of America. First day coverage, there's definitely some plans out there you should avoid, those ones with 2-year waiting periods. But as far as qualifying, 95% of the people we help are going to qualify for that first day coverage or benefits. Now, if you have a terminal illness or dementia, or you're in the hospital, then we have to definitely look at a different type of plan, or we would refer you out to a company that specializes in those conditions. Also, we'll get a call, every once in a while. My Uncle Bob died last week, and I need to get insurance on him real quick because we don't have any money to pay for the funeral. Well, it's a sad situation there, number one, but you've got to get this insurance on yourself while you're alive. There's no company out there that will give you insurance on a dead person, unfortunately. And it's very sad, but that really underscores the importance of doing this, getting this insurance before you need it. So the one plan, the plans we recommend you stay away from are the ones with 2-year waiting periods. And there's a bunch of different ones out there. Colonial Penn, they offer the $995 plan. You got to watch out for that. $995 is not going to get you $25,000 worth of insurance. I guarantee you that. There's some of the other ones, AIG, Gerber, United of Omaha. A lot of those, they're just dedicated 2-year waiting period policies. If you were to die of a health or a medical reason in the first 2 years, they are not going to pay out a penny. You would only get your premiums that you put in, plus an additional percentage back, typically 7, 8, or 10% back. And we just don't recommend that when you qualify for first day coverage, because it's going to cost you a lot of extra money. So let's look at Colonial Penn, since I've got this page up here. And I want to show you just what one unit would be, and just show you what 995 would buy you right there. So 995 one unit for a 50-year-old male would only buy $1,669. Certainly not enough for a burial. Not even enough for a cremation, really, in most places. Plus, you've got that 2-year waiting period. But I tell you what, that is great marketing, isn't it? $9.95. Boy, they run commercials all over the place on TV, and you think you're going to get, massive amounts of insurance for $9.95. But, if it seems too good to be true, it probably is. So let's jump back and look at what that $25,000. I've already researched that here. We got to go down to 15 units. So 15 units would be $25,035. And that would cost you $149.25. And if you're thinking, that seems like an awful lot of money for a 50-year-old male, yes, you are right. And let's explore that a little bit and see what that would actually be. So we've got $25,000 here, male, 50 years old, and let's see how much money we can save you. So this is for first day coverage, and this is great company. Trinity Life Insurance, they're available in Texas. And if they're not available in the state that you're in, we work with a bunch of different insurance companies. We can get you coverage that's very competitive. This just happens to be the lowest price one out there in Texas. And we're licensed in all 50 states, so we can help you regardless of where you live. But that's $64.50 for $25,000. And this level means first day coverage. So $64.50. And Colonial Penn is going to charge you $149. So 64 would be 120. That's 130 if you even double this. So Colonial Penn is like more than 200% more expensive than other companies out there. And you're forced to have a 2-year waiting period. That hurts. That hurts in the pocketbook, doesn't it? So why would you ever get a plan with a 2-year waiting period, which is not ideal, and then overpay by 200+%, which is not ideal? So don't do silly things. Don't do that. Let's pull it. I want to show you some other companies here too. So if we go all the way down to the bottom here, Lincoln Heritage. Boy, they advertise pretty cool, pretty good too. And they kind of, they advertise something that, that if you get their plan, when you do pass away, they'll price shop and kind of make arrangements, kind of price check 3 different places and everything, but you pay a premium for it. I'm not saying they're a bad company, but you pay a premium for that. So theirs would be $101. And again, if we go back up to the most affordable plan, that's 64. So 64, 101. Let's just easy math on mine. Let's just say it's $40. It's a little bit less, but say $40. So you're going to overpay roughly around $480 a year. It's a little less, but it's right in there. Say $450 a year. And if you live an extra 10 years, that's going to cost you $4,500, roughly around $4,500 for them to make 3 phone calls. So we don't recommend that. We've got a free funeral and estate planning guide. We provide that. If you can take that, just take care of that yourself or have a family member agree to take care of it, you're going to save loads of money, because remember, if you're overpaying on a monthly basis, this is 64 and, you're paying 101, you're going to overpay that for the rest of your life. Why would you do such a silly thing? Don't get overcharged. Even Lumico here. A lot of people talking about Lumico. $100 a month. Ooh, nice even number. A nice even number that you're overpaying. So we just don't recommend that. If you want to shop around and make sure you get the best pricing, you can actually, again, go to our website right here, and pretty much any page on our website's got the quoter. We'll also include a link in the comments section, and it's funeralfunds.com/YouTube. We've got a special quoter. We'll get you special rates, and you get access to the lowest pricing out there. Also, you can talk with a real human. Call us at 888-862-9456, and we'll help you out there. But just let us know. If you need help, we're licensed in all 50 states. We'll take good care of you. And we just believe in showing you all the pricing out there, and we'll help you qualify for the best plan based off your age, coverage amount, and health. So until we hear from you, you take care. But we look forward to meeting up with you someday. You take care. Bye-bye.